Child's pose. Kiss your toes together, knees wide. Sink your hips to your heels. And let your forehead connect to the mat. Starting to breathe slowly, smoothly, taking deep, full inhales and exhales. In your child's pose, let your belly release between the thighs. And close the eyes, soften the brow. Go of tension wherever you can. Thich Nhat Hanh says, keeping your body healthy is an expression of gratitude to the whole cosmos, the trees, the clouds, everything. So showing up here on your mat, you've made a choice to do something healthy for you. So honor that choice for the whole 60 minutes if you can. Our intention today is around nourishment. So thinking about what is it that feeds and nourishes you, and how can you bring more of that into your life every moment, every day. Maybe it's a mindset, maybe it's a action, a ritual, or a thought pattern, something you want to add or something you want to remove. Just thinking about what nourishes you. Taking 2 more rounds of full inhales and exhales here. And if you like to use the Ujjayi breath in yoga, the victorious breath in and out the nose, you can begin to cultivate that, constricting the back of the throat, starting to sound like waves of the ocean. Imagine you can hear a chorus of breath around you, supporting you, this community here, practicing in solidarity. If you want to use the playlist, you can go ahead and press play. Let's all stay in our child's pose. Bend your elbows and press your palms together overhead. Feel how that feels in your triceps. And then interlace your hands, making a big fist, and start to circle the wrists around, just gently finding some movement, warming up the wrists. We bear a lot of weight in yoga, so you always want to support the wrists, switch directions. And then slowly release the forearms back down. Your hands can stay interlaced, making a triangle, or you can separate your forearms to be parallel. Draw your heart forward. Bring your knees under your hips, just like tabletop, but with your forearms down. And start to make some cat-cow with the back. Looking towards your belly, tuck the chin, and then inhale, rise up. You're not going to find as much movement here in a traditional cat-cow, but just find gentle undulation of the spine to warm it up. Keep pressing the shins and the tops of the feet firmly into the mat. Keep pressing the forearms into the mat. Breathe as you move, and know you can always return to child's pose throughout the practice. One more round of inhales and exhales. And then pause, draw your belly button to your core, neutralize your spine so that your core is starting to work, and extend your right leg behind you and your left leg behind you. And we're already in plank. You've got this. Draw your belly button in, lift your thighs, but you can always lower your knees, support your body. Inhale fully in your plank pose. Feel the energy coming out of your heels. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower just your shoulders down. And inhale, press the space between your shoulders back up. Keep going. I'm going to call this shoulder flossing. Just your upper back is moving. Lower body stays the same. So finding that heart space that you were using in your cat-cow to lower and lift. One more time. Lower the space between the shoulders and inhale, press that back away. And then everybody lower all the way down. Hips and legs release. Release your hands and pull your heart through. Pull your palms back for Sphinx pose. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Press into your palms and come into puppy pose, a variation of child. So hips are high, hips stay over heels, palms reach forward, forearms are off the mat. Your chin or your forehead can touch the mat. Big inhale in puppy pose. And then exhale, pull forward again through Sphinx pose all the way onto your belly. Let it go. Reach your arms wide. Bend your right elbow and place your right hand by your chest. Bend your right knee. Start to roll to the left side of the body. You can open or close. Your right leg reaches behind you. Left ear comes to the mat. Left temple releases. Left hand is out wide away from you. Right hand can press further into the mat to roll you a little further behind you. Big inhale into the shoulders. Exhale, let it out. And then roll all the way back to center. Reach your right hand long away from you. Left hand bends and plants by the chest. Left knee bends. Roll to your right hip. Roll all the way over, turning your head to the right, right ear, right temple. Left leg reaches. Left knee is bent. Can open or close. One more big inhale. Exhale, side out, and come all the way back. Shift back into a child's pose, either knees wide or embryo variation, shins together. Let your head be heavy. Let everything go here. And again, this is like the home base of yoga. You can always come back to a child's pose. As you're ready, tuck the toes, hips high, make your way to your first down dog of practice. Find length in the hamstrings by pedaling the feet. Walk the dog. Morning yoga practice might mean your hamstrings feel tight. So give yourself patience. Spread through the fingers widely, index fingers facing forward. Wrap the upper arm bones. And then slowly start to find stillness. A more still down dog. You can bend your knees a lot or a little to get your hips a little bit higher to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. And then start to walk your hands towards your feet for a forward fold at the back of the mat. Grounding your femur bones. Inhale, half lift, long spine, find the length. Exhale, let it go. Fold forward, bend the knees softly, shake the head yes, shake the head no. And then root through your feet, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands come down by the side. We're gonna do a little breathing exercise here. You're gonna inhale halfway and reach your arms up in front of you like a zombie. And then as you complete the inhale, you'll reach your arms out wide like a T. On your exhale, you'll bend the knees and sweep the arms back. So as you're ready, you can join me and we're gonna just keep going at your own pace. So inhale part way, finish the inhale, and exhale. 3 arm movements. Inhale, deeper, and release. Keep going. Really waking up the body, making this your own movement. Let's take 2 more. As always, you can move faster or slower than my suggested pace, following your own breath. Let's all come to mountain pose. Press through the feet, lift all 10 toes, and then spread them wider. Replant them. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Start to walk yourself back into plank pose and hold your plank. Spread the fingers, lift out of the shoulders. You can always lower the knees. You're ready to add on, lift your right leg and tap your right foot to the right off the mat. And then bring your right foot behind the left. Either stay here and hold it, lower the knees, and we're gonna take a little push-up. So lower the elbows halfway, press away. Legs back to parallel. Left leg lifts, left leg steps to the left. Bring your left foot behind the right. Either lower the knees for the push-up or just push down and press away. Nice work, super strong. Option to stay here or 1 more each side. Right toes to the right. Cross behind the left. Chaturanga push-up. Support your body. Use your knees if you need. Left foot to the left, behind the right, and lower halfway. Exhale, press away. Plank pose. Everybody lower your knees. Chest and chin all the way to the earth. Inhale for cobra. Hands can be in spider fingers or wider. Big inhale. Exhale, look to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center, look to your left. Exhale, lower all the way down and make your way to down dog, either through table, child's pose, or pressing through plank. Full round of breath in down dog. Inhale. Exhale, let that go. Again, walk your hands towards your feet. Notice how it feels to be at the back of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go, head heavy. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach your hands a little higher, right hand to left wrist, side body stretch to the right. And then pour the weight into your right leg, lift your left toes off. Moving into balancing star, open your arms. Starting balancing early, so if you wobble, it's all good. Come back to center, 2 feet planted. Left hand to right wrist. Grow tall, and then side stretch to the left. Pour the weight into the left foot. Lift your right leg to the right. Extend your arms open, releasing the grip of the arms. Come back to center. Next, exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. Walk yourself to down dog. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg rises. Step your right foot forward for a low lunge. Maybe inch it to help it get there. Lower your left knee, make sure it's supported. You can double up the mat. Inhale, arms sweep up alongside the ears. Tuck your tailbone to draw your belly button, your rib cage in. Shoulders over hips. Left hip forward, right hip back. Spread through fingers. And then open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Spread through your fingers. More energy out of those fingertips. Beautiful work. Interlace hands behind the head. Keep the elbows wide. And then you're going to cross the body. Left elbow towards right knee. Inhale, open back to the center. So shoulders and hips are in line. 2 more times, left to right. Cross the body. Feel a little bit of a crunch, but keep the torso long. Exhale to the left, or left to right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands down, half splits. Right toes to the sky. Heel stays pressing into the earth. Press out of the ball of your right foot. Deep opening of the hamstring. You can always use blocks, blankets, pillows, whatever is available to you. Supporting your practice. If you have a water bottle, get creative. One more big inhale. Exhale, plant your right foot, step left foot forward into forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale for a flat back, half lift. Reset the spine. Exhale as you fold forward. Step back to plank pose. Option for knees, chest, chin, any variation of the vinyasa, or shift the weight forward. Exhale, lowering to 90 degrees. Roll over the toes for cobra or up dog. Open the heart. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, down dog. In the vinyasa practice, we have a lot of flows, so take them or leave them as you need. You can always come onto fists or forearms to support your wrists. Inhale, left heel high. Step it forward, low lunge. Right knee comes down, arms sweep high. Draw your rib cage in. Shoulders over hips. Left hip back, right hip a little more forward. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Beautiful. Interlace hands behind head. Maybe switch the grip, the less natural way. Lift the torso and then right elbow towards left knee. Inhale, come all the way back up. 2 more times, nice and slow. Exhale, crunch to the left. Inhale, open it up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, frame the foot, half splits. Weight to the left heel, hips back. Left toes to the sky. Keep drawing your left pinky toe back towards your face. One more big inhale. Exhale, plant your left foot. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Step your feet a little wider for squat pose. So heels in, toes out, palms pressed. Use your elbows to open your thighs. Sink your tailbone lower, lift your chest. Broaden through the collarbones. Crown of the head reaches tall. One more inhale in your squat pose. Option to stay here or open arm. Left arm down, reach right arm up. Taking a little twist, maybe adding a half or full bind, bending your elbows, reaching for your waistband or opposite hand. Exhale, release, come to center and switch sides if you're taking that. Open the arms wide. Maybe bend the elbows. You may notice one side is different from the other. That's okay. And then exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. We're here again. Notice if this nourishes you or if you need to lower the knees. Lower right forearm down and left forearm down. Forearm plank. Bring your right forearm parallel with the top of the mat and then roll your heels, your feet to the left, to the right. Lift your left arm to the sky. We're in a side plank variation. So heels to the right. Left arm reaches higher, stacking shoulders. Maybe stack your feet. Maybe bend left knee and step it back for wild thing. Left arm reaches over the ear. Exhale, slowly make your way back to center. Forearm plank, big inhale here. Exhale, left forearm comes parallel with the top of the mat. Roll your heels to the left. Reach right arm high. Keep lifting out of the hips. You can always kickstand with your right foot or stack right foot on top of left. Option to add wild thing. Right foot steps back. Lift heart, chest, throat. Inhale, come back. Forearm plank. From here, interlace your hands. Start to walk forward, hips high, dolphin pose. It's like down dog from your lower body. With your upper body, keep squeezing the elbows towards each other. We're gonna come into another dolphin later. So just keep it simple here. You don't have to get fancy. You don't have to be really intense about it. The more intense you want it, the more you walk your feet towards your elbows. If you need some more space, walk your feet back. It's intense on the shoulders. Relax the head. One more big breath. We're all gonna meet in child. You've got this. Exhale, child's pose. Again, either knees wide, or this time maybe play with drawing your shins together, knees together, and reach your hands back, palms up, hands along the shins, forehead down. Beautiful work. Take 3 deep cleansing, full body breaths. Slow down the breath. Next, inhale, slowly roll your body up. Bounce your shoulders up and down, just let that go. Little bounces with the shoulders. And then inhale, rise up to standing on your shins. Keep pressing the toenails into the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, lower the hips. Left arm forward, right arm down. Inhale, sweep back up to centers. Second side, right arm forward, left arm down, hips lower. Inhale, rise. Keep going at your own pace, twisting left and right. As you rise, push your thighs forward so your hips go over your heels, finding full range of motion. Beautiful work. Really feel the breath. Let the breath help facilitate the movement. Taking 2 more on each side. Let's all meet back, kneeling. And then inhale, rise back up. Step your left foot forward, right foot forward, chair pose. Feet can have space between them or toes can be touching. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane arms. Lift the heels. Play with the balance if you want, coming onto your toes. Inhale, arms up. Slowly rise to mountain pose. Straighten your legs, keeping the heels lifted if you can. You may fall out. Exhale, slowly lower it back down. I know this is hard. You got it. Have fun. Lower all the way down and then come back to your shins. Lower down to kneeling. Bounce out your shoulders. Let it go. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Right hand to your sacrum. Inhale, left arm over your ear. Half camel. If you have a deep back bend, you can reach your right hand for your right heel. Inhale, rise back up, bounce out the shoulders, let it go. Second side, reach right arm up, left hand behind your sacrum. For support, keep the thighs forward. Exhale, reach up. Little back bend, maybe left hand comes all the way to the left heel. Exhale, let it go. Bounce out the shoulders. Okay, we're coming into chair pose again. You got this strong leg. Step right foot forward this time. Left foot right into chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Option to rise onto the toes, finding the balance. Move towards the middle so you can see me. Inhale, arms up. Slowly rise all the way to stand. Lift the heels. Beautiful work. Exhale, lower back down, chair pose. Left arm forward, right arm back, open arm twist. Exhale, fold forward, left hand stays down, bend your left knee, open arm twist here. Reach your right arm to the sky. Let your head go, let your neck relax. Bend your left knee even deeper. You can spider up your fingers. Exhale, release, chair pose, arms up. Heels lifted, let's get the second side. Left hand sweeps back, open arm twist in your chair. Right hand comes down to the earth, heels lower. Right knee bends deeply, left hand reaches to the sky. Forward fold with a twist. You can let your head and your neck relax completely, or you can gaze to your fingers. Notice what nourishes you and your neck. Maybe even closing the eyes. One more big inhale. And then exhale, traditional forward fold, parallel the feet, about hips width distance or 2 fists between the feet to measure that out. Ragdoll pose, let it go, sway side to side, bend your knees softly. And then plant the hands, step back. Option for vinyasa. Exhaling as you lower. Inhaling, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. One more, inhale. Let it out. Bend the knees. Look towards the hands. Step, or if you feel ready, hop quietly all the way onto your seat. Let's come onto our backs. We've got a little core work to do. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then stack your knees over your hips. Let your hands release wide like a T. I'm just going to come to an angle so you can see what I'm doing better. Let your knees float to the left. Keep your shoulder blades down if you can. They're hovering, and then draw them back towards center and let them float to the right. And they're hovering. Inhale back to center, some oblique work. Again, to the left. Either keep doing that, or we're going to add on. When you go left, straighten your legs out, navigate your space as best you can. Inhale, draw your legs to the sky. When you get to the top, bend your knees to the right. Straighten the legs. Inhale with straight legs, rise up and bend. So keep going left and right. If you want to add even more intensity, you'll keep your legs straight the whole time. See where you can relax the tongue, the brow, the jaw. Just the lower body is working here. Upper body stays stable. Core super strong and engaged. Nice work. One more each side. Don't forget to breathe. When you return to center, give yourself a big hug. Squeeze the knees in, compress them. And then interlace hands behind head. Knees directly over the hips again. Start to find bicycle, right elbow, left leg, and switch. Going at your own pace. Notice if your thigh comes close to your belly. See if you can keep your thigh in line with your hips. Lift your shoulder blades a little higher. Keep flexing the toes. Keep the legs engaged. Lower back pressing into the earth. Beautiful. And then pause on one side, hold it. Little pulses to that side for 3, 2, Lift higher. 1, bicycle again. And then pause on the opposite side. Hold it for a breath. Lift shoulder blades. Tuck tailbone. And then 3, 2, 1. Pulse, release. Full body stretch. Beautiful work. Breathe into your belly. Spread through your fingers. Grow longer through your toes. Maybe press into your heels to lift the thighs. Lift the glutes. Grow tall. And then draw your legs back in. Soles of the feet together. Interlace your hands around your legs. Start to rock and roll with this position, butterfly pose in the legs. Maybe rock and roll all the way to a seated butterfly, or make your way there, however you would like. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, let it go. And then make your way to forward fold, top of the mat. Parallel the feet. Head heavy. Inhale fully. Exhale, release. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your hands underneath your legs, your feet. So your palms are up. This is called gorilla pose. Toes tickle the wrists. Maybe you start to straighten the legs, getting a little deeper in the forward fold. Just here for 3 more breaths. You can take another variation if you prefer to just interlace hands behind head or behind knees above the neck. 2 more breaths. Exhale, bend the knees a lot to get your legs out. Inhale, take a flat back, long spine. Feel the length. Use your hands against your legs to grow longer. Exhale, release. Step back, make your way to down dog however you want, vinyasa or not. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, right leg high. Step forward for high lunge. Again, you could take low lunge if you prefer. Inhale, arms up. Track your right knee directly over your ankle. Lift your left thigh to straighten your left leg. Shoulders over hips. Keep the shoulders over hips as you open the arms. Left arm forward, right arm back for a twist. Big inhale through fingers, and then open all the way to the other side. Warrior 2, left heel down, left hand back. Check that your right knee is still over your right ankle. Maybe go wider in the stance. Interlace hands behind your head, keeping the legs as they are, right elbow towards right knee. Inhale, back to center. Same elbow towards same thigh or knee. Inhale, back up. Keep going. Maybe when you come back up, your left elbow goes a little to the left. Tick-tocking the torso. Keep pressing to the outside edge of left foot, so you're not dumping all the way into the front foot. Move with your breath. 2 more times. You can slow it down, or you could just hold one position. Inhale, traditional warrior 2. Open the arms, split front palm, reverse warrior. Side body stretch. Use the length you just created in your torso. Straighten front leg, reverse triangle. Exhale, cartwheel hands to frame the foot. Step back, option for vinyasa. Beautiful choices can always come to child's. Next inhale, left leg high, step it forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms rise. Square off the hips. Relax the shoulders down your back. Spread your fingers. Press out of your right heel to straighten the left leg. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Open arm twist. Inhale, spin all the way open, warrior 2. Right heel comes down, right arm back. Left arm forward. Check that your left knee and ankle are in alignment. Shoulders over hips. And then interlace the hands, maybe switching the grip. Elbows wide, left elbow towards left knee. Inhale, back to center. Either keep that or go a little bit to the right. Finding space in your side body. Beautiful work. Stay low in the lunge. You could just be in a warrior two. Let's take one or two more tick-tocks of the torso. And then arms wide. Warrior two. Flip left palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Right hand down, right leg. Inhale, straighten left leg, reverse triangle. Keep reaching through left fingers. Exhale, cartwheel and frame the foot. Step it back. Meet in down dog. Take your time to get to downward dog. And from down dog, everybody slowly lower your knees to tabletop. Slowly lower your forearms. Use your hands to grab onto your biceps and triceps. We're going to come into our second dolphin pose. So let's measure it out. From your biceps and triceps, replant your hands to parallel. Again, you can use the hands interlaced if that feels more supportive to you. Otherwise, hands straight in front of you. Wrists and elbows are in alignment. Shoulders and elbows are in alignment. The tendency is for the elbows to splay out, so keep drawing them in. Tuck the toes. Lift the back like cat pose. And with that space, tuck the toes under. Lift the hips, down dog in the legs. For more intensity, walk the toes forward. To add on, walk the toes together. Maybe lift one leg to the sky. And release and lift the other leg to the sky. And release. And again, we're gonna all meet in child's pose. We have about 5 more breaths. If you wanna add on, lift your right leg. Tap your right leg to the right. And then as you bend your right knee behind left, little Shiva squat here. Inhale, straighten it. Lower the right leg. Left leg lifts. Tap your left leg to the left. Bend left knee behind right. Bend both knees. Little Shiva squat. Straighten it back up. One more round of breath. In dolphin. Inhale. Exhale, child's. 4 breaths here. Find some stillness. Feel the privacy of the posture. One more round of breath. Start to press into your palms to find a more active child, lifting the forearms, and then make your way to downward facing dog. From down dog, right leg high, high lunge. We've been here before, so set up your high lunge. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, hands come behind your head. And then left elbow towards right thigh. Balance is going to be tricky. Inhale, rise back up. If you need to set up a wider stance, heel to your right, foot to the right. 3 more times. Left towards right. Cross the body. Inhale, torso stacks over hips. Exhale, left to right. Keep a long spine, long torso as you crunch. Opposite elbow, opposite leg. Nice work. One more. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands frame the foot, runner's lunge. We're going to come to the second side, so you can just come into plank and switch it out, Or you could lift into a three-legged down dog and then take a vinyasa. I'm going to offer jump switches. So you'll bend your back knee, find space, and then hop your left foot forward. See if you can get a little bit of air and land softly. Go ahead and you can play with that if that serves you. Maybe that's not nourishing for you today. See if you can land quieter than I did. So let's all meet up. Left foot forward, right foot back. Inhale, rise to high lunge. Shoulders down the back. You can widen the stance, left foot to the left. Interlace hands behind head. Open the chest, open the elbows. Maybe switching the grip. Right elbow towards left thigh. Inhale, rise back up. Go ahead, keep going, 2 or 3 more. Playing with the balance. Nice focus. Then inhale, arms up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step it back for your vinyasa. We have one more standing series. Take your time and get to down dog. Take 3 cleansing breaths. Close the eyes, inhale. Let it out. 2 more. Next inhale, right leg high. We're gonna find a Shiva squat here. So bend your right knee and bring it behind your left, bend both knees. Inhale, straighten both legs. Right leg comes behind left, bend both knees. Inhale, straighten, press your heels back. One more time, bend. Exhale, press away. Right foot steps all the way forward, warrior 1. Left heel comes down about 45 degrees. Arms sweep up. Left hip forward, right hip back. Shoulders and hips aim to be squared with the front of the room. Exhale, interlace hands behind you. Make a big fist and punch the fist to the earth. Lift the crown of the head. 2 breaths here. Keeping a long torso, fold forward, humble warrior. Torso can come inside the right knee or it can rest on the right thigh. Keep drawing your right hip in. There's a tendency for it to splay out. Crown of the head reaches down. One more inhale. And then 2 hands inside the right foot. Start to shift your weight to the back of the mat for Skandasana. Left knee bends deeply, right toes lift. Low lunge at the back of the mat. Hands can be on the mat, on any props, blocks, or at heart center, lifting the chest. One more inhale. And then plant your hands, walk towards the middle for a wide leg forward fold. So parallel both feet and fold forward. We won't be here for a long time. So just find your variation, maybe more weight into the toes and out of the heels. One more breath. And then start to walk your hands to the front of the mat again. Turn your toes to face forward, coming into pyramid pose. Walk your back foot in as much as you need to find 2 straight legs. Maybe hands are on blocks. Maybe hands on shins. Maybe hands to hips to facilitate the squaring. Left hip forward, right hip back. Everybody bring your right hand to your right hip. Start to turn your torso to the right. We're coming into a revolved pyramid. Left hand can stay on that block or spider fingers. Stay right here, or maybe right hand reaches to the sky. Roll the right shoulder back. Option to stay here, option to come into revolved half moon. Weight goes into the right foot, lift the left leg, left heel reaches back. Torso continues to twist to the right. Either stay here or roll open to your half moon. Right hand comes down. Left leg opens up, stacking hips, left arm to the sky, or keep it on your hip. Exhale, let's all meet back, forward fold, shake it out, let it go, bend left knee, bend right knee. Beautiful sequence. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise, right hand to left wrist, grow tall, side body stretch to the right. Stay here or add your balancing star, left leg to the left, arms open, maybe go a little further this time, leaning more to the right, playing with the balance. Inhale, come back to center. 2 feet planted, left hand, right wrist, reach and grow tall. Side body stretch left, bumps hips to the right, left foot takes the weight, opening up, balancing star, open the arms, reach your right leg to the right. Maybe go further, playing with your balance. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Inhale, right leg lifts, and come into tree pose. So you can just have a little kickstand, right foot to your ankle, or you can bring it all the way up. We're not going to be here long. We're going to do a traveling tree to the back of the mat. So lift the chest, and then step your right foot behind you. Lift your left leg. Bring it anywhere but directly on the knee. Find the connection. Inhale, and exhale, step behind you. Take as many little tree poses as you want to get to the back of your mat. Just opening the hips, not staying for long. When you reach the back of the mat, shake out your shoulders, bounce the shoulders up and down. Let some energy go out of your hands, maybe a little twist, maybe bouncing the legs. All right, sink down, chair pose, arms up. Right arm under left, give yourself a hug, or maybe eagle wrap the arms. Left foot takes the weight now. Right leg crosses over the left. We're not gonna double wrap, just one cross of the legs. And then we're gonna travel our eagle pose to the top of the mat. So take a little step forward and left leg comes over right. Release the hands, switch the hug or switch the wrap. Left foot steps, right foot crosses. And one more time, make your way somehow to the top of the mat in your own variation of this traveling eagle. When you get there, just shake it out, let it go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back, down dog, hips high. From down dog, inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee behind right, bend both legs, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-straighten both legs. Left knee behind right, chin. Inhale, press one more, bend both knees deeply. Strong palms, pressing in the hands. Inhale, left heel high. Step forward for warrior one. Right heel comes down. Inhale, arms rise. Left hip back, right hip forward. Exhale, interlace hands behind you. Switching the grip, that feels a little more awkward. Exhale, punch fist down, lift chest open. Keep rib cage in. Don't let the ribs splay out. Really find that strength by squeezing the legs towards each other. Next, exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Torso on left thigh or inside. Draw your left hip towards the midline. And then hands plant inside of the left foot. Crawl to the back of the mat, low lunge. Right knee bends deeply. Left toes to the sky. Hands can stay on the mat or palms press. One more inhale, hands meet the mat. Walk yourself to the middle for a wide leg forward fold. Heels and toes in alignment. Head heavy. Hips over the heels. One more breath as you fold deeply. And then on your inhale, hands under the chest, take a half lift. Walk yourself towards the front of the mat. Spin your toes to face forward for pyramid. Walk back foot in as much as you need. Left hip reaches back, right hip pulls forward. Hands can come to ankle or shins or a block. Left hand to left hip, start to turn your torso to the left. Maybe left hand reaches for the sky. Either stay here in your revolved pyramid, your revolved triangle, or come into revolved half moon. Left foot takes the weight, right toes rise up. Press out of your right heel. Right hand can hover or be in spider fingers or on a block. One more breath to wring out the torso, twisting it open. And then open up to your half moon. Left hand down, right hand up. Non-traditional way to enter the pose. Maybe you find it harder. Maybe you use a wall to support your back. Reach your right hand high. And then step into forward fold. Let it go. Sway the hips side to side. Bend left knee, bend right knee. Let go where you can. That was a long sequence. We're almost on our back. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale to release. Toes together, heels apart. Unless you have lower back issues, keep space between your legs. Sink down, chair pose. One of the last ones, I promise. Hands press, pull them into heart center, lift the chest, and then prayer twist to your right. Left bicep connects with the right thigh. Press your palms together for leverage. You can even make a fist out of the bottom hand. Either stay here, you can play with open arm twist, or if you know side crow, you can play with that. I'm not going to break it down a lot today. So hips come towards heels. Hands come to the right, so they're perpendicular with your legs. You'll come into your chaturanga arms. Uses a lot of arm and core strength, which we've engaged today, and twisting. So keep your torso low. Bend your elbows. Your right elbow can be a little hook for your right thigh, or your right hip. Look further to the right. And then everybody, let's just come to a forward fold, whatever you're playing with. Let it go. Fold forward. We just have one more side to go. You got this. There's nothing to perform, nothing to prove, so you don't have to do it. Take or leave these last postures. Here we go. Half lift. Release. Toes together. Last chair pose. Sink down. Get low. Press the palms, pull them to your heart. Long spine, twist left. Right forearm to left thigh. Or right bicep to left thigh. Stay here. Maybe open the arms. Maybe playing with that side crow. Planting the hands about shoulder width distance apart. Left elbow bends and holds your left hip. Maybe you find one side easier. You move slowly, shifting your weight far, far left, like a seesaw, and your right toes lift. Okay, fold forward. I can break that down for you anytime. Just let me know if you want to chat after class. We don't have time to go deeply into it today, but your body is ready. Fold forward, maybe interlace hands behind head, behind the nape of the neck, interlace the fingers, ragdoll. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, let that all go. Heel toe your feet wide. Sink down, squat pose, malasana. Lift the chest. Plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Last plank of practice. Either stay here or lower and tap your knees to the earth. Inhale, straighten them. 2 more, lower and tap the knees. Inhale, press heels away. One more. Knees tap. Press away. Last time, knees come all the way down, cat, cow. Traditional or adding on hula hoops, jump roping of the torso, movement of the neck, the spine. Close the eyes. One more round of breath. And then tuck toes. Take your final down dog of the practice. Reach your heels further away. Notice how it feels compared to your first down dog this morning. Bend the knees, look towards your hands, step or hop all the way onto your seat. Plant your feet in front of you, hands behind the glutes, fingers can face your body or be facing wide. Cross your right ankle over left for figure four. Roll your right ankle. Keep the torso long. And then slowly come all the way onto your back for reclined pigeon, keeping the figure four legs. Hands can go under the thighs or over the shins. This time your left ankle can roll. Upper body relaxed. So shoulders on the mat. Head heavy. And then release the hands, let the arms go wide. Bump your hips a little to the right. Let your legs float to the left, but plant the sole of your right foot. That's a variation of a twist. Keep your right knee bent and lifted towards the sky if you can. Maybe your left hand grabs for your right shin or ankle. Maybe look to your right. One big inhale here. And then exhale, roll all the way onto your back. Left leg long, let your left leg be heavy. Draw your right knee to your chest. Hands along the shin. Compress your right knee in. Left heel is down and heavy. Find half happy baby. Right hand to right foot or ankle. Right knee pulls outside your rib cage. Left hand can coax left hip down. Exhale into the spinal twist. So right leg goes all the way across the body to the left. Left hand can be on top of the right thigh. Look to your right or close the eyes. One more inhale. Exhale, roll back. Give yourself a hug. Squeeze the knees in. Start to rock and roll. Coming to your seat again, planting the feet. Preparing for the second side. So soles of the feet plant. Hands behind you. Left leg crosses over the right. Roll your left ankle. And then exhale, slowly come onto your back. We're on our back the rest of practice. Pigeon on the back, figure four. Left knee presses away from you. Your hands can interlace behind your right thigh or over your right shin. Rolling the right ankle around. Maybe figure eight the jaw and let some tension go. And then arms wide. Bump hips a little to the left. Let legs come to the right. Plant the sole of the left foot. Maybe right hand reaches for left leg. Maybe look to your left. Stretching the IT band. Settling into the earth. We're almost at Shavasana. And then roll onto your back, pull your left knee in, let your right leg go long, let it be heavy. Draw left knee to chest, and then half happy baby, left knee bends, left sole of the foot to the sky. Right hand can ground your right hip. Exhale, left leg crosses over the body to the right. Final spinal twist, look left, close the eyes the rest of the practice. Inhale, slowly come back to your back. Draw your knees into your chest, soles of the feet together. Butterfly pose, grab onto the outside edges of your feet. Interlace your hands if you can. Pull your heels over your head as best you can, but pull your sacrum down to the earth. And then open up, happy baby. And as you can, in the next round of breath, exhale into your Shavasana. See if you can get there without too much adjustment. Just be settled in your space. Finding stillness and silence. Fed by all the movement you've done. It's time to rest. I'll give you a few minutes here and I'll let you know when it's time to close practice together. Over the course of the next few breaths, I invite you to find small movement in the body. If you're able to stay in your corpse pose for longer, please do so. As you're ready to move on with your day, draw one knee to the chest and the other knee to the chest. Give yourself a loving, nourishing hug. Thanking your body for all it's capable of. Thanking your breath for carrying you through the practice. Eventually rolling to the fetal position to pause, the eyes closed, and your arms as a pillow. Over the course of the next few breaths, pulling yourself into a comfortable seated posture to close class together. The truth is, you were born for you. You were wanted by you. You are here for you. Your existence is yours. Yes. Nayyirah, Waheed. Join me in a comfortable seat. Roll the shoulders down the back, maybe bounce them out. Gently, softly, slowly, one last time. If it resonates, to bring your hands to your heart, palms pressed. Let's take a full inhale and exhale together. So exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And let it out. We bow to seal your practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I love to see you all.